everybody, it's Leila, your health education manager here at ACR23. I hope you all are doing well. It was the last day of ACR23 and it was a very hectic day, just like all of them, filled with the booth, cleaning up the booth, pharma meetings, and of course, a few sessions. And so I was able to go to 2 different sessions, one of them having to do with juvenile spondyloarthritis. And basically they talked about very specific lesions and specific things to look on the imaging for juvenile spondyloarthritis. They're basically saying that their lesions and the locations of the lesions that are in the imaging, in the x-rays and in the MRIs and the CT scans, that are very specific for juvenile patients that have spondyloarthritis. And so basically they are in the process of creating those protocols of how to detect the inflammation through imaging for spondyloarthritis, and basically specifically in the sacroiliac joints or your hip joints or that area. And that was the first session that I went to, talking about all the imaging and what to look at in those images to help with diagnosis for juvenile spondyloarthritis. And I didn't get to my next session until the very end of the day, which was an abstract session. The first session, or the first section of it, had to do with RA in Japan, and basically saying that it's been proven that people with RA do have a higher mortality rate and die younger in Japan, and also that the use of DMARDS, disease-modifying anti-rheumatic drugs, I believe that's what it stands for, DMARDS. With the use of DMARDS, the mortality rate has decreased, and that was basically this whole study in Japan. And it was one of the researchers from Japan that had presented the abstract, so that was awesome. And the second part of that session had to do with lupus, and it had to do with a self-care management tool that the Lupus Foundation of America had come up with. It's basically an online program and an app to help with medication adherence, mental health and stress management, symptom tracking, and medication tracking. And basically there's different modules for the different sections of things that you might want to learn in those self-care categories. And it's basically an app trying to help you with all of tracking everything, all your adherence, and understanding your body and what might trigger you and helping with those correlations. I actually plan on taking a look at it because one of the biggest things that stood out to me is that they were using behavior change models, that some of the ones that I learned in my education, the trans theoretical model, in order to help build out these programs. And I really want to observe and use the app for myself to see how they're incorporating that and learn about it. And also I do need help with tracking my symptoms and staying on top of my medication too, and identifying stress and how to deal with it. So I think I'm definitely going to check that out, maybe use it for a week or so, and maybe I can give an update. So I will let you know. I'm going to start using the app and see how it goes. And yeah, so really not too many sessions, especially for me and Tiffany, since we are the leadership that is actually at ACR. It's been a very busy few days for us, taking all of the funding meetings. And of course, we're not complaining because those funding meetings therefore lead to more education projects and more time for us to do programs like this. Just go with us. And we are so excited for everything that's coming up and everything that's potentially going to be coming up next year. So stay tuned. And again, we all are going to be doing more in-depth debriefs, having a lot more time to do this over the next few days. I'll be at home today, tomorrow, and Friday, just watching some more sessions and making more videos for you all. So if you do have any requests of specific sessions that you want to see us cover that have to do with AI arthritis diseases, let us know and we'll do our best to do that. And yeah, I will talk to you all soon. And thank you again for tuning in to go with us. And I hope to see you all at the community chat today. You're not going to get this before, you might get this before then. So maybe I will see you all there tonight. So have a good one and talk to you later.